Welcome back. Hello, big fella. Sorry to get in your way. Oh, hey, you're purple, I'm purple. Aren't we two peas in a pod? Um, it is a new version, and thus, before we head off into the city to gather the memories of, well, related to Castrum, Kremnos, we have a new banner to check out. And the new character, I think I might have seen her name as Hyacine. Don't know about you, though. The cat-eared person. Very interesting. Oh, raccoon, adorable. It's a Stell raccoon. Cosplaying as the Galactic Baseballer, that's cool. Legend of the Galactic Baseballer, Demon King. Nice. 39 days, the Andalusian month. Oh, that's the, isn't that the Banana Amusement Trailblaze? I think that is. Well, I'm not gonna work my way back to that just yet, but, I don't know, maybe I'll have to unlock this now for the first time ever if I want to do it without immediately going back to this Trailblaze. We'll see. More Divergent Universe. And yes, Hyacine. And the Herta. Well, thankfully we already got you. Actually, if they're rerunning the Herta, does that perhaps mean they're gonna rerun Treeby soon? And maybe even Aglaea? Actually, did they do the Herta or Aglaea first? I don't recall. Well, regardless, I wonder if they're working their way back through the new characters that have just recently been released. Well, I guess it has been almost, well, maybe not quite a year since. It's been a number of months since the first expansion of Amphorius was released. I think we have all of you maxed out, so if we go for Hyacine, well, we won't really benefit from it in the 4-star department. Oh, your remembrance too. Okay. That is an adorable little unicorn thing with a little bow tie. Is that your memo sprite, perhaps? Hyacine summons little Ica? Ica? Go with Ica for now. When allies' HP is lowered, heal them. Oh, so you're a remembrance healer. That's interesting. I mean, just because the remembrance characters so far have been DPS scared, I guess doesn't mean it has to. After all, remembrance is all about memo sprites more than anything. Increases all allies' max HP. Ooh, she'll go really well with Castrum and Treeby, won't she? And the higher the outgoing healing, the higher the damage dealt by little Ica. Huh. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to go for you. Oh, we're with Castrum as well. Nice. You have a very Barbara from Genshin look to you. I mean, a little more pink, but other than that, I mean, the hat, the twin tails. When Breeze kisses Cirrus, deals wind damage based on her max HP, right? Love Over the Rainbow. I love the song Over the Rainbow. Summons Memo Sprite Little Ica, restores HP equal to 7.2% of our max HP plus 142 for all allies, except poor little Ica, and restores HP equal to 9% of little Ica's No. Of Hyacine's max HP plus 177 for Little Ika. Oh, okay. So Little Ika actually gets more healing. Cool. If she's going to fill the role of a healer, I'm happy that she has a team-wide heal. Truly team-wide, including summons. Let's see, I don't know how the number quite compares to someone like, say, Huahua, but the fact that it is truly everybody is nice. And it means she'll have a better, easier time filling that role of sustain. We who fly into twilight. Pretty high energy cost. Though I think there's either a character ability or might have been a light cone ability. I think it was actually Mem who, having higher energy cost, greater than 100, was actually a good thing for Mem. I don't remember the details off the top of my head. Okay, this one summons Little Ika as well. Also restores HP. Okay, this one gives what was for Little Ika in the skill to all our allies, and increases the amount to Little Ika. Hyacine enters the After Rain state, lasting for 3 turns. This duration decreases by 1 at the start of Hyacine's every turn. Okay. While After Rain is active, all ally targets increase their max HP by 26.2%. Plus 532. That's really nice. Now... Okay. So far, these are just healing based off uses of the skill. But it did say that she heals every time their HP decreases. I'm sure there's got to be a cap to that. Otherwise, Caster's, her dragon could just keep attacking again and again and again and again and again infinitely. First Light heals the world. And Enhance. The Memo Sprite Little Ika initially has max HP equal to 50% of Hyacine's. Okay. She'll have a lot of HP, so that's probably not a problem. When Hyacine or Little Ika provides healing, increases Little Ika's damage dealt by 70% for 2 turns. I don't know how much damage Little Ika deals, but nice. Stacks up to 3 times. Oh my god. So, presumably it's not multiplicative. It doesn't multiply each of these together. It's probably just a total of, 210%. Based on, from the base for Little Ika. Multiplicative, that's the word. That's what I was trying to say. All right, Gloomy Grin increases Hyacine's and Little Ika's crit rate by 100%. So their crit rate becomes 100%. When providing, wait. So there's 0 reason to build up crit rate. They just get 100% no matter what, always and forever. It almost sounds kind of insane, but I love it. Too bad they're sustains and not DPS though. Though it sounds like Little Ika might be sub DPS. When providing healing to an ally target whose current HP is equal to or less than 50% of their max, increases Hyacine's and Little Ika's outgoing healing by 25%. Beautiful. Not really related to the crit rate, but still nice. Unless healing can crit. I don't imagine it does. I've never thought about that. Stormy Caress. Increases her effect resistance by 50%. Freaking nice. Ooh, there's that one chain. There's that one artifact that needs high effect resistance. That might be good for her. I don't remember what its actual ability was, but when using skill and ultimate, dispels 1 debuff from all allied targets. Freaking nice. I mean, from everything I can see, she might be the best sustain. I mean, well, okay, each one has some nuance that makes them excel in specific situations. Like Huahua's got her energy recharge and attack buff that are really nice, in addition to her really nice healing. But that also dispels debuffs. All the good healers dispel debuffs, though. But I just love that she targets all allies. Huahua's 3 targets is generally already pretty good. Tempestuous Halt. When Hyacine's speed exceeds 200, that's a lot of speed. That's an impossible amount of speed. Unless your name is Aglaea, maybe. But maybe little Ika has something that helps there. But when it does, increases her and little Ika's max HP by 20%. Then for every 1 excess speed, increases Hyacine's and little Ika's outgoing healing by 1%. Up to a max of 200 excess speed. So 400 speed? Would anybody else even get turns at that point? Up to a max of 200 excess speed can be taken into account for this effect. All right, I'm assuming little Ika will make that make more sense. Let's see, her technique. Day so right, life so fine. When the next battle starts, restores HP equal to 30%, plus 600, and increases max HP by 20% for 2 turns. Beautiful. All right, little Ika. You really are kind of adorable, aren't you? I like the crown, too. But now I'm actually not so confident you're a little unicorn. Let's see what's under the crown. 0 speed. Well, all right then. Rain clouds, time to go. Deals wind damage to all enemies by an amount equal to 18% of the tally of healing done by Hyacine and little Ika in the current battle. Wow. That could end up a lot, especially if it counts excess healing and clears 50% of this tally of healing. Ooh, so it doesn't even fully reset. Yeah, I'm gonna say sub DPS indeed, and that gets multiplied by 210%. God damn. All right, what's your talent? Take Sky in Hand. Little Ika maintains 0 speed, is immune to debuffs, and will not appear in the action order. Fantastic. I love the immunity. If the HP of an allied target except little Ika is reduced, then at the start of any target's turn or after any target takes action, little Ika will consume 4% of their own max HP and heal the ally target with reduced HP for an amount equal to 1.8% Hyacine's max plus 18. It's not a lot, but it actually does sound like it's always. It's ad infinitum. But because it's a small amount, say Castrus's dragon can't just keep attacking ad infinitum. Especially since, okay, the countdown is their own HP. But so if they're, when it says at the start of any target's turn, what counts as a target? I assume at the start of any ally's turn? Or after any target takes action? Yeah. Okay, any ally. Maybe it counts enemies as well, I don't know. But let's see. While Hyacine is in the after rain state, Little Ika gains 1 extra turn. Little Ika doesn't have turns. And automatically casts Rain Clouds, Time to Go. Nice. Rain Clouds, Time to Go. Immediately after Hyacine uses an ability. Okay. But I guess the extra turn is it casting Rain Clouds, Time to Go? Yeah. So it only uses its skill when she's in her ultimate state. Moreover, when Little Ika triggers the talent's healing effect, additionally restore HP for all allied targets by an amount equal to 1.8% plus 18. So the same amount. So, oh, okay, this only takes effect when Hyacine is in her ultimate state, though. Fair enough. After Little Ika uses an ability, the duration of all their continuous effects decreases by 1 turn. Okay, but what continuous effects do they have? Soar unto sunlight. Unto the sunlight. When summoned, regenerates 15 energy for Hyacine. Lovely. On the first summon, additionally regenerates 30. Beautiful. And then fall, then take wing. Upon disappearing, advances the action of Hyacine by 30%. Also lovely. Yeah, I'm not sure what continuous effects. Oh. Okay, so, well, you're immune to debuffs in the first place, so it doesn't matter about those. But I guess if you were enhanced. Oh, wait. There is one. Unfortunately. Yeah. The 70% damage buff. Okay. What's your crit rate? Or crit damage? It's only 75%. Huh. I'm actually surprised. Equal to hers. Yeah, she doesn't have to put anything into crit. If she has any, it's by happenstance. You have 206. How? What did you have to do to get 216 speed? And is there a way for you to get that to 400? To maximally take advantage of your talent here. I can't imagine they would bother setting this if it wasn't possible to reach. I mean, she has a few speed boosts here, but that's not nearly enough. What's your light cone do? Okay, 18%. That's significant, but not enough. Let's see. When the wearer uses basic attack skill or ultimate, consumes all allies' HP equal to 1% of their current max. To their current HP after the next attack of the wearer's Memo Sprite. Enables it to additionally deal 1 instance of additional damage equal to 250% of the total consumed HP to the attacked target. Like, for the entire battle? Or no? Oh, okay, of this 1%. So in reality, deals 2.5% of all allies' HP. Damage type based on the memo sprite's type. Then the total consumed HP is reset. Yeah. It'd be way too OP if it didn't. When the wearer's memo sprite uses memo sprite skill, increases the damage taken by all allies or all enemies by 18% for 2 turns. This is a really nice light cone for her. And, I mean, if we manage to get to 140, her light cone would get it to 265. But, I mean, she must have around 190 base for this light cone to get her to where she is. So that's still an insane amount. Maybe with Ron May, but this isn't taking into account Ron May's ability. Increases the wearer speed by 6%. Okay, another 6%. Plus 106. Okay, that's including her light cone, though. The one she has active currently puts her at 145, if I include the 25 from speed feat. Okay, actually, if I assume, which I think they are, the speed percentages are multiplicative, then she only actually needs an extra 18 speed and substats, which is a lot, but it is doable. The standard substat 2. You know, each increase, each level gets you an extra 2. So you need a total of 9 levels of speed substat. Pain to farm for that, but doable. Okay. And I was wondering about the 400%, that extra 30% there would help with reaching that maximum cap. Okay. I had my curiosity say that was insane to me that she would get that high just naturally, but I mean, that 18% there and the 2.6% really help if you're really focusing on speed. I'm still shocked that she didn't go for a... I guess she went for a healing... an outgoing healing boost. No, she didn't. What was her body then? Maybe it was... Maybe she did go for the crit damage body. No. What's the base crit damage? Shoot. Whatever. Oh. Seriously. Barbara. I love it. All right. Nice. All right, let's do this.
Let's try it this other way.
Come out, man.
Choose you.
Can't quite make an entire remembrance team. You could if you put Aglaea in, but it wouldn't be, I don't think that'd make a lot of sense. Well, since we don't need healing right now, well, I'm gonna get your friend out, actually.
Everyone's been waiting for it. I shall remember this one.
Wait, was that? Was that Nikita's voice actress?
Enjoying yourself?
I think it might have been.
Please cherish the time before your soul withers. I grant you this, as you wish.
So, did that not heal?
Eternal melody.
Or maybe it is healing us.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time. May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies once more.
Nice. Oh my god. For a sub DPS, that's a lot of damage.
Life, Pollux.
Yeah, get her. Joint attack.
Life is not as fragile as butterfly wings.
Heal a tiny bit there.
Dead souls, return to dust.
And the true test here. Okay, you didn't actually heal while attacking, like you would with, say, I don't know, Gallagher or Lacha, but
Trust me, you can do it. Trust me.
it's actually
We can do
relatively small
anything.
increments, so trying to keep an eye on how much healing is done, but
I will guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
it almost seems like it's, I think it ends up looking like damage mitigation more than anything. Oh, shoot.
Please calm down.
So yeah, you get 3 turns there. 3 attacks, rather. Alright, heal this time, please.
We do need some sunshine.
Yeah, okay. So, healing-wise, she doesn't heal nearly as much as some of the more dedicated healers, like Huahua, or Lacha, or hell, even Gallagher, but it's entirely party-wide, and little Ika deals a good amount of damage. Of course, it'd probably be a lot less without the light cone.
I will guide with the Rainbow Bridge. May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies once more.
Beautiful.
Stay away. That hurts a bit.
Oh, that's the body she probably has.
Stay
HP.
away.
HP percent.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Yeah, she especially shines with someone like Castrum, though, and Treeby. Because of that increased HP.
That hurts a bit.
And heals, of course. Yeah, with how
Please
small an
cherish
increment
the
it
time
is,
before your soul withers.
letting little Ika do it
Please,
repeatedly
wait here.
is a good thing.
Trust me, you can do it. Trust me. Together, we can do anything.
There's more to life than drawing breath. You'll do.
Keep healing.
Everyone's been waiting for this.
remember this orb.
Hey, that's your first punch there, Mem.
Me! The future will be bright. We do need some sunshine.
Excellent. Just a tiny stain. Alrighty. Now the question is, do I go for her? I mean, I am fairly confident she's tailor-made to be the best healer, the best sustain for Castrum specifically, or any party with Tribi in it. I do like the idea of making Castrum the best she can be. As far as I can tell, Castrum, Remembrance, Trailblazer, Tribi, and Hyacine here would probably be the best team. Maybe Sunday over Remembrance Trailblazer, I'm not sure. But very tempting. Alrighty, let us go collect those memories. You have lovely singing voice, Lipos, I assume.
Me!
Hey there. Hello. Oh, it is Lipos.
Mem.
Memories, ballads, collect. I didn't think that was a part of the quest, but okay.
Oh, elegant lady, are you here to listen to Lipos' song?
Yeah, if you're willing to sing from us, absolutely. Though, are you talking to Castrum or Stell? I think you're staring at Castrum. And let's be honest, she is infinitely more elegant, so...
What are you in the mood for? The love stories of the ancient Chrysos heirs? The turbulent era of the Chrysos War?
Ooh.
The rise and fall of the seaside states? Lipos has it all.
I mean, I kind of want it all.
I wonder if there's a ballad about Nigador's madness, as well as the mystery of Castrum Kremnos vanishing into the fog.
I mean, that one's good and all, and what we're here for, but come on. I want to hear a ballad about the Chrysos Wars, and what's this about a love story?
Ma'am, you have come to the right place. There is such a ballad within my collection that has yet to grace the ears of others.
Really? Is it new? Did you just work on it? If not, why haven't you performed it before?
Allow me to sing it for you.
Please do.
The War of 1,000 Years has drawn to its close, and now the world descends into a long night of chaos. Oh, valiant Titan, tell me, how did your golden heart shatter into 1,000 fragments?
You know, well, I guess its heart is literally gold. The whole golden blood of the Titans and all. But, makes it sound like Nigador was a good person. But I think they've acknowledged he was... I don't know if they've actually called him an evil Titan, but something similar to that.
Oh God, have you grown weary of endless strife? Then how do you justify your ruthless tyranny?
Yeah,
And
there
how
it is.
shall you cast off the darkness that so deeply shrouds your divinity?
Though, I don't know if I'd call it tiring of endless strife when, really, they're just causing more strife.
Oh God, have you forgotten the glory of old? Then how will you defend your dignity? And where shall your faithful subjects find their home?
Apparently the Holy City.
Oh my mighty Nikador, the truth is clear to us all. Your steadfast divinity is not vanquished. You are shrouded momentarily by that encroaching black tide.
That almost sounds like, at least according to this ballad, you believe that Nikador can overcome the black tide and return their sanity, regain their sanity.
But you never faltered, nor did you flee. Your golden warrior spirit, brave and bold, will conquer the black tide as foretold. To the throne of Kremnos, you'll return once more.
Was that the first rhyme you had? Brave and bold, as foretold. But yeah, so they, according to this ballad at least, Nikador will regain their sanity and conquer the black tide. I don't think so. Seems to be the other way around, really.
Our God, our King, to aid your timeless struggle, we have prepared a grand ritual.
Ooh. An immortality ritual.
Please grant us the honor to touch your soul with our humble hands and present to you this sacred sword vessel. It shall consecrate your eternal life and enshrine your everlasting glory.
Very interesting. That's a big clue. Touch your soul with our humble hands. We present to you the sacred sword vessel. Sword vessel, which is sacred. I wonder how literal the vessel being a sword is. Shall consecrate your eternal life and enshrine your everlasting glory. So Nikador's been enshrined within it? Does that mean Nikador's true body is just somewhere else and contained within whatever this sacred sword vessel is? And as long as they're there, they can act through all those other copies, but can't die? Interesting. That's my guesstimate right now, at least.
Mem. Mem.
Thank you, Mem. There, done. Memory collected.
Thank you, esteemed bard with an enchanting voice. Your ballads will endure through the ages, serving as a bulwark for Akama.
Yeah. Though, if I could offer some notes. I loved your singing on the way here. This ballad didn't really have much singing, or any rhyme even. It wasn't even poetry. It was more you just telling us a story. I would love it if you would add more actual song to it. Excellent. Oh, we're going to, what's his name? The blacksmith.
Mem.
Here.
Mem.
Memory Craftsman. Collect.
Oh, Mem.
Yeah, Cartonus.
Cartonus. Come to think of it, I remember hearing about them making a holy vessel for Kremnos.
Oh, and we just learned about that vessel. Interesting. Why couldn't you have mentioned this before, Cartonus?
Oh, Casterus. Outlander as well.
Good to see you again.
To Cartonus, what brings you?
Well, you may or may not remember doing this, but you ever make a sword vessel?
I remember the Kremnoans commissioned you to craft a divine object before. Do you happen to recall the details?
Huh. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the sound is getting a little staticky for me. But, yeah, what are the, what are the details? Does it look like a sword?
A happened, it did. Why ask, do you?
Okay, that's better. Well, to protect Akuma.
Thousands of marvels of weaponry I crafted. Remember them all. Impossible it is.
Right, that makes sense, but this would have been something truly special.
Outlander, forgive me. Help I cannot.
That makes sense. With such a long life, the Grand Craftsman can't remember every single item he's made.
Yeah, but
Is there another way?
I mean, we would have made this well, not that long ago, right? How long ago did Nikador go crazy? And actually, yeah, he acknowledged that it happened. Just that he can't. Well, he says it happened, so he clearly remembers. But then he says it can't remember. Strange. What say you, Craftsman?
Me!
Mem knows.
Me, Mem!
Help,
Me!
friend. Memory retrieve. You really do have amazing remembrance powers, Mem. If you could help me remember more about the Stellaron Hunters and just my past in general, I would actually really appreciate that. Fragments of recollection. These are Memoria residues. Oh, hey, Memoria. In the world of Amphorius, they bear bygone days, and you can glean images of the past from within. Oh, cool.
Miss, are you feeling all right?
Yeah.
You were in the same state as when you were with Orynyx.
Give me a minute. I gotta listen to this.
Grand Craftsman, would it be possible for you to craft a sword vessel that can seal divinity?
So it seals... What do you mean exactly by sealing divinity? Makes him no longer divine, or do you just mean sealing a titan?
Anything my forging hammer cannot craft, there is not. The finest stones in Kremnos give me. The golden blood of Strife Titan find me. The sword vessel I shall craft.
Interesting. Though, I don't know anything you say. I mean, I feel like I could be really cheeky and find things you couldn't craft, but then again. So, he used the blood of Nikador and the finest stones in Kremnos.
Does that mean we have a deal? And what of your payment? For a commission of this magnitude, proper compensation must be ensured.
I have to agree there.
Payment simple. Peace for my people. Mountain dwellers, no longer servants or fighters for Kremnos. Ever.
Damn. That's a really good payment. I think that would be a worthy payment for such a task. Of course, with Nikador crazy, not sure if Kremnos was able to live up to their side of that bargain.
You have my word, Grand Craftsman.
Me! Me!
They're done. Memory collected. Thank you, Mem.
Miss, are you feeling all right? You were...
It's okay, Castris. Thank you for your worry. I saw the memory of the Grand Craftsman. I kind of like how canonically Stell, whenever she goes into remembrance mode, is just standing intimidatingly, aerially staring into space. It's gotta be so creepy. Yeah, I saw the memory of the Grand Craftsman.
Was it because of this little one?
Yes, it was.
That's incredible.
Yeah, Mem's amazing.
The ability to look into others' memories sounds like something that could easily be misused. Luckily, you're the one wielding it.
I mean, you say that, Castrus, but I feel like you don't know Stell too well. She is a gremlin. One who would not balk at misusing such abilities. Memory observed. Memory observed. Happiness take. You are you're happy or you're stealing someone's happiness. All right, final memory.
There seems to be a new show in the backs today. Me, Mem.
The last one. Nice scarf.
Mem.
Memories. Photos.
Me.
Collect. Wait. Photos?
Is that Damionis?
Oh, it's him.
Did Lady Aglaea release him already?
Why would he have memories of Nikador, though? That guy. He almost got us killed. Has that dude never heard of copyright before?
I've heard some bad things about him. He may have some talent in the arts, but if it weren't for him, you and Don Hong wouldn't have been interrogated by Lady Aglaea.
Yeah. Though it is a good thing we learned just how serious all of this is and why it's critical people don't try to leave.
But if Mem thinks he has some valuable memories, we'd better ask him in person.
Yeah.
Who's that? I'm busy working on a scene. Please don't.
Oh, you don't recognize me? You got me into trouble, you know.
Oh, it's the esteemed Outlander. How have you been? It hasn't been all that long since we last met.
So, you almost got me killed.
My apologies. That was entirely my fault. I was determined to prove that a world beyond the sky exists.
Yeah, just because. You really. I mean, proving it is one thing. Just don't try to take advantage of it.
Fortunately, Lady Aglaea is quite lenient. I mean, she let me go after I made a vow.
Oh yeah, don't break that vow. But I don't know if I go quite so far as to say she's lenient. Though then again, supposedly she was never gonna actually hurt us. So, but damn it if she isn't scary.
Rest assured, I'm not foolish enough to make the same mistake twice. And breaking a vow with Lady Aglaea would be like digging my own grave.
No kidding. Yeah, you like digging my own grave. Do you have any memories related to Castrum Kremnos?
Castrum Kremnos? For us unarmed civilians, Nikador's territory is off limits. Even in the past.
Sure, but come on, you know something. I trust Mem on this.
Oh, no. Wait, I just remembered. I did visit Castrum Kremnos once. Let me find it for you.
You took some photos?
Yes. This is the one. I can't believe I still have it.
Huh. What are we gonna get from that, though?
Could you tell us the story behind it?
During the final days of the Kremnos War, the final festival took place in Castrum Kremnos. However, due to the tense situation, few outsiders were willing to compete.
Wait. How long ago was the Kremnos War, and how old are you? I don't know why, but in my head I was thinking the Kremnos War was a long time ago. Multiple generations, at least.
Well, I gathered the courage to go there, but I found the atmosphere of the festival to be quite strange. I mean, it felt more like the Kremnoans were preparing for a mysterious ceremony.
Yeah, okay. The ceremony to transport Nikador into their new vessel.
Sensing something was off, I snapped a photo outside the city, and then left. And what followed was something completely unexpected.
What did you see?
Would you mind giving us the photo? We're trying to piece together clues from that time.
Yeah, though I'm not sure the photo will matter.
Oh, sure, take it. Think of it as my way of making it up to you.
If you really want to make it up to me, just don't ever put us in that situation again, please. And if you ever do meet the, what do you call her? The Rosy Celestial Maiden? Just don't freak out.
Mem! Me mem mem! Me mem mem!
Done. Memory collected.
Mem me mem! Me mem mem!
Memory collected.
Mem me! Mem!
Kremnos, go!
Mem!
Help friend!
What did they say, miss?
All memories have been collected. It's time to head to Castrum Kremnos.
Is everything in order? If so, we need to meet up with Lords Phynon and Mighty.
Yeah, I think so. Are you gonna come with us this time? And what about the whole threat to Akuma? Has that been dealt with?
Before we leave, I'd like to check with Lady Aglaea again. Do you mind waiting for me, miss?
Not at all. You want me to go with you? Castris, Aglaea, and Stell's group chat. Well, just the three of us. Lady Aglaea, we have completed all preparations and are ready to head to Castrum Kremnos' past to find a way to break through this deadlock. Thank you. I will also stabilize the political situation in the city and be prepared to support you from afar. There's no need to hold yourself back, Cass. Do what you want to do. We all trust you. May carefully light our eyes. Yeah, of course we all trust Cass.
Everything's set now. Let's head out, miss.
Of course. Are you scared of Lady Aglaea? You always have to report everything to her.
Scared? No. I just don't want to see her disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, there's a question. If you're technically not a demigod yet, but she is, but approaching you causes a sudden case of death, I wonder if that applies to demigods. Or just us mortals.
Lady Aglaea's contributions to Akuma deserve more appreciation, but people mostly see her as distant and aloof.
I mean, she is pretty distant and aloof, though. Her contributions are immense, but she is what she is.
We don't have time to talk about this right now. Let's set off. Hopefully, this little one will help us recreate the memories of Castrum Kremnos.
Right.
Me mem mem!
Friend trust. Go Kremnos. Oh, Aglaea's POV. I wasn't expecting that. Against a personal investigation. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, because I was really wondering about that. In the meantime.
Remember, Aglaea, whether it be the Chrysos heirs or the Council, our positions are entrusted to us by the people of Akuma.
I mean, for the Council, yes, but for the Chrysos heirs, their positions are entrusted to them by fate, it seems, more than the people.
Before you attempt to overreach and make decisions beyond your place, take a moment to recall the Chrysos War and what became of those heroes.
Oh. Okay. So the Chrysos War involved a bunch of Chrysos heirs who, got a little big for their britches, so to speak. Became a little full of themselves. Decided they wanted to dabble in tyranny instead of heroism. And it sounds like things did not end well for them.
If you're not well versed in that history, have her refresh your memory.
Ooh. Aw, Treeby, did you live through that?
Do not be concerned, Elder Kindness. Following the prophecy's guidance, we shall cast down the gods. In the new world, no god will stand above humankind.
You say that. Though if this goes anything like the Greek mythology it's based on, I don't think I quite believe it.
I'll hold you to that promise. For now.
But, well, maybe she'll, maybe she'll keep to that promise. I'm sure Treeby would be okay with it. Treeby looks so worried.
The pampered little girl has grown up to be a shrewd politician. Should I be pleased or concerned?
Yes.
Times are changing drastically, and people must adapt. I'm not the only one committed to making a difference, Elder Kindness. My teacher and I have other pressing matters to attend to. Please, see yourself out.
So you've known Treeby since you were smaller than her, right, Aglaea?
Well, I genuinely hope that at the next council meeting, you won't be the one standing in the middle, facing the judgment.
Ooh. Why are you expecting the worst from Aglaea, though? Kind of sneers and departs. She really doesn't like them.
Are you alright?
She really doesn't like Aggie, at least.
It's nothing more than an empty threat, much like before. A reflection of their inner fears.
That the Chrysos heirs were going to usurp power more than the people want. More than just become gods, become rulers and as well.
So sorry, Aggie. If we were more mature, you wouldn't have to face all this alone.
Oh, Treeby. You're fine.
Why apologize? We each have our own responsibilities.
But seeing how they give you a hard time makes us sad and angry.
Aw.
Would you like me to slice their throats with golden threads? It would be done in a flash. All I need is your blessing, and the council will be no more.
God damn, Aglaea. You are terrifying. And, yeah, no, that's why the council fears you.
What are you talking about? Don't scare us like that, Aggie!
I'm just teasing you.
But, I mean, it brings up the point. If the new gods so desired, I'm not sure how much humanity could do to stop them from taking power.
I knew you were joking. You certainly have an unorthodox way of cheering people up. However, after you said that, we somehow feel a bit better. Thank you, Aggie.
Aw. Yeah. A good threat to brighten the morning.
We find humor in hardship because our humanity still endures.
So, about the infiltrations Noe mentioned earlier, did you find anything?
Yeah, please say yes.
Don't worry. Even without their intel, I've already detected hidden currents within the city. A trivial issue. Nothing I can't handle on my own.
It sounds like you're on top of everything, Aglaea. Nothing escapes your notice. The notice of the golden threads.
Do you need to inform the city guards?
That would alarm Archimedes citizens. If they learn that the enemy can bypass the Chrysos heirs and infiltrate the city, the situation might spiral out of control.
Yeah, I think I'm in agreement with you, Aggie. No good reason to start a panic over something like this. Especially if you can solve it.
Is there anything you'd like us to help with?
It's fine, Treeby. As we discussed earlier, you need to prepare for the Blade of Fury.
That's another name for Nikador, right?
We got this. Don't exhaust yourself, Aggie.
Aw. I love how Treeby cares for everyone.
The nymphs have located the source of the disruption. I should check with the garment maker for intel.
Effulgent. What was it? Bluntness? Oh, effulgent blindness. Treeby!
Don't exhaust yourself, Aggie.
Alright, where are we? Well, okay, we're heading to the garment maker. Oh, right over here. Hello, garment maker. You a bit more straightforward with, Aglaea?
Infiltration. Nikador would never resort to this if they were in their right mind.
No kidding. It is not their style. Sounds more like the, oh wait, what was their name? It's not the Jester or, the Trickster. I think it's the one that those little treasure-stealing bastards are always mentioning. Starts with a Z?
What exactly led to their loss of divinity? The answer lies behind the fog. I hope Castrum and that Outlander can uncover the truth.
Oh. So based on what Aglaea just said, they actually did seal away their divinity and, well, I guess made Nikador not divine in exchange for immortality?
Garment maker, can you give me the intel the nymphs have gathered? The lowest city.
Ooh,
It's
man.
good that the infiltration hasn't reached the baths yet. The risk remains manageable.
Yikes.
The rift must be sewn shut with golden thread before disaster occurs.
No kidding. Well, let's head there immediately. Man, there are a lot of, Trailblaze beacons I have not laid down yet, aren't there? Surprises me. I would have thought I had. Maybe they didn't exist before. Maybe they're just not usable right now, actually. Should I report this to the captain? Man, that is
Something
cool.
wrong?
She really does see everything, but slightly different way.
Who goes there?
The Aglaea?
Lady Aglaea. What brings you,
Corruption and madness are lurking behind these anomalies. I must deal with them myself to prevent further troubles.
Are you actually saying that to him?
But I don't want to alarm the public. Can I trust you, Honorable Guard?
Ah, yes, she is. And wow, I mean, you've already told him, so...
Absolutely, Lady Aglaea. You have my solemn vow that none of this will come to light.
Damn, I mean, they really trust her.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I will handle it from here.
She's not wrong, though. I think she can handle
May
it.
Kepele bless you, Lady Aglaea.
That young guard reads between the lines well. If the end weren't so near, he would have a bright future ahead of him.
Jeez. Wait, are you saying the end of the world is nigh? All these people are gonna die? Isn't that the whole point of the Crisis Airs, to prevent that?
I'd better focus on the matter at hand first. Filth, show yourself.
I love her commanding voice. It's a resilient.
Truly pathetic. A soldier stripped of all glory, lurking in the margins like a parasite.
Yeah. Though the true insidiousness of this plan, I think, was that not soldiers who were going to attack people, but a deadly miasma or something like it. It's corruption that would spread.
Return to the dust, Titankin.
I half expected it
May
to just
song bring us victory.
return to the dust on her command.
Harmony and unison. Time to cleanse the filth. Never seen perfection but open sesame. Right. Stars echo.
What's the matter? Aw. Damn, that was strong.
Yes. I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
body and mind.
Beautiful.
I need to ensure that I leave no trace behind, so that no one suspects anything.
So, like this? Wait,
Time to move on to the next nymph.
I mean, you can't actually fix these things yourself, right? Nobody bothers asking if the pillar's willing to fulfill its duty to carry the sky. Its entire existence is a little redundant. The only answer you receive is endless nothingness. Here we are.
Good day, child.
You gonna tell her? Or you gonna just send her on her way? Silent. She's not paying attention, or is she deaf? Maybe.
Child?
The girl beside you remains unresponsive. Oh, she's a child who can't hear. Gently touch the girl's shoulder.
Huh?
Hold out your arms. Aglaea extends her arm, signaling the girl to do the same. Golden thread gently wraps around the girl's palm.
Tell me everything, child.
Wow. You can speak to her with the golden threads. That's really cool.
My knucklebone talisman fell into this really frightening place.
Aw.
It's so dark and scary. I'm too afraid to reach in.
Definitely good to be afraid. Definitely don't reach in.
Ah, I see. Don't worry. I'll help you find it. Just do me a little favor, okay? I want you to turn around and count to 30.
That's all, as long as it's gonna take you, is it? You retract the threads, ready to deal with the filth before you.
Show yourself, worm.
If there are any passerbys, it would look like you're talking to the little girl. Oh man, that would be
Even
hilarious.
a child's toy isn't safe from your grasp. Is greed one of your vices?
Maybe.
Return to the dust, wretch.
Hopefully they'd be able to see this thing and not think once again that she's talking to that poor little girl.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together.
Yeah.
Time to cleanse the filth. I don't have time. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. What a crumb.
Here we go.
Is this what you're looking for?
Wow. Bunch of knucklebones. It's actually kind of weird. Kind of creepy.
Yes, that's it. Thank you, big sis.
Aw.
Big sis.
Something on your mind, big sis?
Just didn't expect you to call her that.
Nothing. But promise me you won't play on the streets alone from now on, even in Akima.
Yeah, especially if you can't hear. That's dangerous.
Your vulnerabilities will make you a target for others' malice. For many, it's easier to do wrong than to do good. Believe me, I know from experience.
I'd be very interested in hearing you expand on that, Aglaea.
Big sis, your words are so hard to understand. I'm really confused.
Let me see if I can't translate for you. Your inability to hear will make other people, bad people, want to do, mean things to you. There are a lot of bad people in the world. I have had, they've hurt me too. Something like that.
Sorry. It seems I've forgotten how to talk to a child. Your innocence feels so distant to me now.
Aglaea, still confusing her.
That's all right. I might not understand everything, but I still appreciate your advice. I'll be careful.
Aw, you're a good girl.
Oh, and by the way, you look so pretty.
Aw.
Just like Goddess Nestia on the teleslate.
Yeah?
So shiny and sparkly. Your eyes are like two beautiful gems. I'm so jealous.
I wonder why. I don't think she knows who you are, Eggy. But yeah, she definitely looks like the goddess Menestia.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis.
Aw.
I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
Oh, that's so sweet, but no. Aglaea, don't take it from the little girl. Well, I guess, I don't know.
Thank you, child.
I don't know if it's meaner to reject the gift or take it, but,
There's one more threat marked by the nymphs.
excellent.
I want you to have this knucklebone.
Thank you.
No, right over here. Oh, hey there. What did you do? I finally learned how to phase through walls. Oh yeah, you did. Now, I too am a priest of the Twin Doors. I don't know about that, but how are you embedded in there? This is the wall phasing technique, but my current position isn't great. Let me move a bit. Oh, wow. Success. Phew. All right, we're through the wall now. Let me tell you a secret. Twin doors aren't just two doors, but endless doors. I've only seen 3 so far, though. Huh. Why do they call the twin doors, then? No one here to send off.
If the enemy were to infiltrate from here, the damage could be catastrophic. I'd better deal with it at once.
Yes, you must. Oh.
Watch where you're going, will you?
This is Bartholos. What are you doing here? And also, have you always had a voice like that?
Bartolos?
Oh, it's Lady Aglaea. What a delight to see you here. Praise for Kelly. Every inch of your skin is glowing like the dawn itself.
Wait, do you like Aglaea? Aglaea, do you like Bartolos? Huh.
How can you still mix up the Skyfather's name? It's Kefa...
Wait, what did they say again? For Kelly, yeah. I think they did it on purpose, Aglaea.
Never mind. I bet you did that on purpose. Tell me, Spirit Thief, why are you hiding in the filth?
Yeah. Also, do you not have a problem with the Spirit Thief, you know, thieving?
We're just trying to get rid of any threats to Akama.
Huh. Spirit Thief, I don't believe you.
See? We turned this crazy stone monster inside into pieces with our spectacular skills.
Did you now?
The traces of corruption have indeed disappeared.
Really? How? Bartolos isn't that strong.
We would never dream of deceiving you, Lady Aglaea. In all of Akama, you are the most revered.
I, once again, don't believe you for a second, Spirit Thief. I mean, you are absolutely the kind I would expect to try to take pleasure in trying to deceive her. But, I don't know, deceiving Lady Aglaea seems nigh impossible.
Save the smooth talk, Spirit Thief. I can tell you're feeling nervous. On second thought, since you're right here, I must ask you one more question. Where is Cypher?
Cipher. I know that I've heard that name before.
There seems to be a misunderstanding, Lady Aglaea. Even though she and I work in the same trade, it doesn't make us allies.
Uh-huh. And that trade being thievery, or?
On the contrary, we're more like competitors. No competitor would want to cross paths with one another.
You seem, like Aglaea said, you seem a little nervous about this, Bartholos.
Forget it. If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Oh yeah, Cipher was the one that was missing. That's right. Forget what Titan they took over, though.
All right. Understood, Lady Aglaea. If there's nothing else, please excuse.
Wait. If my suspicion is correct, are you skulking about in the filth to keep something hidden?
Probably.
Return what you've stolen, and I'll let you go.
Ugh, what rotten luck. Why did I have to bump into her?
Because you made the mistake of hiding in the filth. But if it wasn't her, it probably would have been Stell. And Stell would have kicked your butt with her baseball bat.
Oh, venerable Zagreus.
Zagreus,
May I
that was
borrow
it.
a fragment of your fleetness?
No.
I urge you. How predictable. Did you truly think you could outrun me?
Oh.
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're trying. The Spirit Thief is a self-proclaimed, well-known master thief across Emphorius. Yeah, we already know that. I guess this is in case you've never done this before at this point. First canonical introduction to them. Not a
Got any
chance.
more tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them all.
They don't have sleeves.
Darn it! That was so close!
Not even remotely close, Bartholos.
Go on, take it all. Help yourself to everything I've toiled for.
Stolen.
Well, you got me. Even if I starve to death, nobody in this city would so much as blink an eye at my plight.
Nope, not even a single eye. No, I will just enjoy all the treasure to myself.
Oh, you poor thing.
Also, do you eat?
But you don't actually need to eat at all, do you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You heartless woman! I never want to see you again. Not for all the gold in the world.
I don't know. I think you probably would for all the gold in the world. I like their voice too. It's very fitting for what I would imagine Bartholos to have.
Farewell, Bartolos. Be sure to get my message to Cipher.
Yeah, I want to meet this Cipher.
All the filth marked by the nymphs has been cleansed.
Wonderful.
I should go find teacher.
She gone?
Show yourself now, before golden thread is stained with your blood.
Damn. Yeah, no, you can't sneak up on Aglaea.
Well. A demigod never ceases to impress.
Oh.
Not even a top assassin with a lifetime of purging experiences can slip past you.
Shit. Elder Kindness is an assassin? Or is this a fake Elder Kindness? Damn, though.
What are you up to, Elder Kindness?
Drop the act. You noticed my informants a long time ago, didn't you?
The corruptions or someone else?
You stayed silent to throw us off, so we'd let our guard down, while maintaining that everything you did abides by the Council's regulations. Correct?
Damn.
When it comes to schemes and manipulation, Zagreus can't hold a candle to the council.
Harsh.
That's quite flattering, Crisis Heir.
You're standing before her bravely, despite being a literal god, at least as far as this world is concerned. I mean, yeah, these are the mortal types of, or semi-mortal types of gods, but still.
We bear no ill will. We just want to reiterate that the Crisis Heir's governance of the Holy City is only temporary. A provisional transfer of authority during these extraordinary times. While gods see and hear more extensively, mortals have their own means of dealing with things. When that so-called prophecy crumbles, the destiny of Akama shall once again rest in the grasp of its people.
You mean in the grasp of you? But, so you don't believe in the prophecy, it seems.
Rest in the grasp of its people, or yours, Elder Kindness.
Yeah, I'm with Aglaea. It's gotta be the latter.
Ease off on the hostility. You'd do well to remember nearly half of the elders stood against entrusting the Holy City to you in that crucial vote. I am but one voice in the dissent.
Damn, so they voted on entrusting the Holy City to Aglaea or the Chrysos heirs? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think this is even close to over.
Keep following your chosen path, demigod. Use every bit of your power to show that we are mistaken. But don't forget for a second, in Amphorius, even gods are not above the law.
Damn. I don't know. What are you backing that up with, Elder Kindness?
I'm quite interested to see how long you can stick with this hands-on way of doing things.
A little too brave. Suspiciously brave.
I will employ every means at my disposal to save Amphorius, Elder Kindness. Whether it means wresting it from the grasp of the gods,
or
yours.
Yeah, that I do believe. Everything we've seen about Aglaea is that she puts saving Amphorius above all else. Treeby! Aren't you adorable?
Trinan, it seems she has begun to make arrangements for defending Akima.
Ah, so not Treeby. The one that looks fierce?
The dangers lurking within Akima have been eradicated. I've also cleansed the city of filth.
And also engaged in a bit of light-hearted threatening with the Elder Kindness.
Thank you, Aggie. That elder just now, was she causing you trouble again?
Oh no, so Trinon is the other one that we really haven't interacted with too much yet. It seems we have melancholy, I don't know, some version of fierce, and then just happy, joyful, normal-ish. 3 very different personalities.
Worry not. I'm capable of handling it, Trinan.
You should know that during the Chrysos War, Kindness was...
Well, that confirms it. The Chrysos War really wasn't that long ago.
An assassin known for purging the Chrysos heirs. I am aware.
Yeah, but were those Chrysos heirs, or were they fully realized Chrysos heirs? Because I feel like there is a big difference there.
Like I mentioned before, the Council is not our adversary. At least, not now. We should be focusing on the more pressing matter at hand.
You're right. We've taken all possible precautions against Nikador. It did not come easy, though.
Aw.
Trian is already near her limits.
Oh, what does she need? Is she near her limits because she's holding the gates open, or passing too many people through?
How much of her power is left?
Taking this time into account, she should still be able to open the Century Gates 3. No, maybe just 2 more times.
That doesn't sound good. How often is she... How quickly does she recharge her power? Or... is this a case where... power doesn't recharge?
And after that?
Trebi will take over as the gatekeeper, according to what we've agreed on.
Waiting seems to be our only plan now.
I'm worried about Trebi and company. And maybe it's just because Trian just sounds so melancholic, but that's probably just who she is. It makes me, I don't know, the melancholic tone makes me extremely worried about the fate of our little trio there.
Indeed. Let us wait here in this garden, Aggie.
Please enlighten me, Trinan.
Oh?
In the world as you perceive it, does the prophecy remain as clear as it was when it first descended?
Wait, this is how she sees the world. I see infinities, or maybe just Mobius strips. Basically Amphoriuses all over the place. That's interesting.
Golden runes shimmer against the azure sky, and myriad fragments of words dance around Kefali. The prophecy remains as clear as ever.
Is that a good thing?
Does it foretell the triumph of Finan and the others?
I don't know. Can you really see that from all of this?
It remains silent, seemingly cognizant of the outcome, though it's unwilling to let us in on the answer just yet.
Ominous.
We're not going to be finding our solace in the prophecy this time, then.
Appears not.
So be it. If indeed he is Fate's chosen child, then the prophecy is nothing more than a footnote to his tale.
I suppose so. Guess we'll find out. The three of you rush into Castrum, Kremnos, and arrive at the arena.
How can we go back to the past?
Ma'am!
Come, follow.
Ma'am.
Memory sent strong. Oh, is that them fighting? Oh, that's so cool if that is. That might just be that lightning on the chains or bridge from before, though. Oh, yeah, I think it is. That's too bad. Okay, we're going to the place that serves as the link to the past.
That battle cry.
Beginning.
Is that Lord Mighty?
Oh, wow. Certainly not Finan. I think I hear Strife as well.
Nikador. They're still locked in battle.
I mean, yeah, until we defeat Nikador, they'll be locked in an eternal battle, presumably. is where the picture was taken, or...
The battle is still
No,
raging.
it's not. The chain wasn't.
I can feel the intensity even from here.
God. They're pretty far away, too. That's terrifying. We have our own battle to face. At least we know they're still alive.
We'll only be able to help them once we've seen our own mission through.
Right.
Mem. Mem. Mem.
Here.
Mem.
Oh, yeah. Memory complete. Give me fragments. I have to wonder what it's like to be a voice actor or actress for the character like this. Sort of, you know, the voice of Pikachu, for example, is so famous, but not exactly complicated lines, I don't imagine.
Mem.
Past, I recreate. But to put so much personality into it, that's gotta be hard. Yeah, they're way off over that way. Memory complete. Give me fragments. Past, recreate, I will. Absolutely. Fragments complete. Memory appear. Past, entrance, open. Oh, wow. An actual doorway into the past.
Is that the gate to the past?
It seems to be a literal gate to the past, yes.
Let's go, miss. We will unravel Nikador's secrets together.
I'm so happy to have you with me, Kestrus. Hang on, mighty. Finan. Donheng. Blood-bathed battlefront. Castrum Kremnos. Castrum Kremnos. There's the sword. Man. It's fascinating to see Castrum
Kremnos.
Yeah, it's fascinating to see Castrum Kremnos at its height. Damn.
So this is how it looked like before Aquila closed their eyes.
Aquila closed their eyes. What exactly do you mean by that? Is that a way of saying when Aquila died, or did Aquila stop doing something for Castrum Kremnos? Or is that just another way of saying went to the eternal night? What a magnificent sight.
The city of warriors. Its magnificence certainly lives up to its name.
Yeah.
We should first figure out which era we've traveled back to.
I mean, can't be that long ago, can it? The ritual that one guy, you know, the one who got me in trouble, he had memory of, you know, just before it started. He doesn't look like he could be a, day more than, I don't know, 30.
The memory fragments we gathered from Mem all point toward the final stage of the Chrysos War.
Okay.
We might be able to use that as a starting point for our deductions.
Can you put a date on that, please? I don't know, maybe a date's already been provided to me and I just don't remember it, but we can just ask around. Ooh, so this is what it feels like to be a time traveler.
It's quite intriguing indeed. But Castrum Kremnos is no leisure spot for tourists. We shouldn't draw unnecessary attention to ourselves.
Right. Well, I guess it depends on the nature of this memory. We're not actually traveling back into the past. But we're interacting with it. Seems complicated. How would the past react? If we do something that violates the past, would it just kick us out? Would it just stop?
Let's start with the city's surroundings. We might be able to gather some clues by listening and observing.
Sure.
Under all this resplendence is the distinct stench of death.
Yeah.
But even the most magnificent of deaths can never be sweet.
Means a lot coming from you. So, yeah, doorway out of here. Oh, this is the full place. Okay. So this will be a whole ordeal, won't it? Hey there, guys. You were about to be freed, supposedly. Don't turn back! What's the matter? Elderly nymph. Young warrior there, why do you choose to turn back, Kirk? Could it be you're still reluctant to leave? I just wanted to see what was back here, and, well, I found you. Once you go to war, there's no turning back. Just as there's no way to calm things down easily once a dispute arises. And so, this is our fate. Let's see. Well, I will turn forward then. Thank you for showing me the way, elderly nymph. Hey there. Where are you gonna go off to? Did you follow back or forward? Ooh. What's down here? Okay. Oh, but we got Black Tide as part of the memory. Oh, Akama. Oh, nice view of it too. The Eternal City. It bears the dusk on its back, and it bears the dawn on its back. They unite and separate in the river of time, and then they welcome a brand new yesterday. Beautiful. It would be surprising to me if Akama becomes the equivalent of a Mount Olympus or something. The resident. Oh, there you are. Residents of the new gods. Turn the base. The bases of some ball holder statues have a rotating, oh, cool, mechanism. Identifiable by the presence of a glowing blue pattern. Okay. So... right. What way do we want to turn it? Oh, yeah. Rip. How was that Titankin angry with us, though? We were not supposed to be. Diary of a Kremnoan Sergeant. Huh. Does this give us information about the Chrysos War? May Nigador witness our glory beneath the lance of fury. And Leonidas. That's fun. 5th Squad, 3rd Battalion. Training month, day 1. Today I took command of a squad of 26 recruits. Most of them still green, but one stood out. Cletun. This kid lost his parents when he was young and was raised by the kindness of the villagers. It's no wonder his eyes burn with fierce determination. In my experience, kids who endure hardship from a young age often grow into something extraordinary, if they can make it through. During the routine pep talk, I made a point of saying, From the moment you set foot in this military camp, you all became one thing: the swords of Nikador. Swords don't think; they just need to stay sharp and be ready. I hope Cleetoon gets the message. Day 3. We kicked off with basic physical training today. The recruits had plenty to gripe about the pomegranate juice, saying it was too astringent. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of pomegranate juice. One pampered young master even even asked why it wasn't served chilled. In response, I doubled their portions. This beverage is a basic testament of honor. Those who can't stomach it don't deserve to wear the uniform of a Kremnoan warrior. Cleetoon truly shone today. He volunteered to carry twice the usual weight during training. I let him, knowing that a soldier who seeks out challenges will undoubtedly go far. God, I'm a little worried for this guy. I have a feeling by the end of this he'll probably be dead. Or worse. Today's training schedule: 50 round-trip hill sprints, weighted combat training, and weapon maintenance before bed. Wonderful. Day 7. Had to deal with a bit of a scuffle today. 2 recruits got into a fight over a practice shield. It's a good thing for Kremnoan soldiers to compete for honor. These 2 picked the wrong moment and place for it. Punishment: each will carry triple the weight of rock plates and march around the camp until dawn. And I've ordered the shield to be placed in front of them. If you crave it so much, let it serve as a constant reminder throughout your march. Kinda like that punishment. Especially with the putting the shield right there. Day 12. Incident record: Soldier 7, Jansen. Fell off a cliff during training. Follow-up action: inscribed his name on the stone monument at the training ground, as per tradition. Yikes. This is the second fatal accident this month. The recruits' spirits were lowered, but I reassured them. To die during training is a great honor, far better than dying in your bed. But not better than dying on the battlefield, right? Day 15. Received an inquiry from the inspector. The accident rate is too high. My response: since the establishment of Castrum Kremnos, our mission has been to forge weapons, not train soldiers. Weapons undergo quenching, honing, and even breaking, all to emerge stronger through recasting. Seeing Cleetoon's performance today, I know I was on the right track. He broke 3 iron swords in combat training, yet remained unyielding. This truly embodies the spirit of a Kremnos warrior. It's good to see they're a little worried about the fatality rate, though, of training. At least the higher-ups are. Day 20. Disciplinary records: Soldier 13, neglected weapon maintenance, punishment, night running. 4 showed cowardice during training, punishment, contemplation against the wall. 21 breached armor maintenance protocols, punishment, 1 rank salary deduction. Oh wow. So they were just demoted. Must be a serious breach. Today I requested the squad with a shield that embodied... Actually, these are trainees, right? Oh man. That sucks. They're probably already at or near the lowest salary rank then. Today I presented the squad with a shield that embodies the true spirit of Castrum Kremnos. The shield, forged in the fires of countless battles, still holds its blade-like sharpness. The shield? Are your shields sharp? I emphasized, one day, you'll wield a shield like this, but only if you survive the trials ahead. Day 25. Cleetoon defeated a veteran in the martial competition. The veterans were outraged, seeing it as a display of disrespect from a mere recruit. Yet, I support this act. Castrum Kremnos doesn't seek humble warriors. We crave those who hunger for victory. Warriors whose hearts burn with the desire to win. I've recommended Cleatune to the examiners of the God Shield Brigade. Is that like Nikador's personal guard? The Royal Guard? His outstanding performance earns him this opportunity. Final day. Monthly evaluation completed. Survivors 19. Qualified. Injured 12 below expectations. Promoted 3. Led by Cleatune. Okay. What about the dead? Overall assessment. These recruits are packed with potential. They've begun to grasp the essence of the Castrum Kremnos spirit. The blazing fire in their eyes speaks volume. When I was just a recruit, my drill master told me this. Castrum Kremnos has no use for living cowards. Today, I've echoed those same words to these recruits. I see glimpses of my past self reflected in their faces. War has no need for perfect men. Only those who dare to face death will be accepted. And behold, my recruits are such men. They stand ready. Monthly diary news cycle. New mission. Escort the supply team to the border fortress. This will mark the recruit's baptism of fire. I kept quiet about the fact that 3 teams had already bitten the dust on this very route in the past month. They don't need the extra baggage. Kremnos warriors live by one code. Fight till the end. I wonder if they made it. Monthly preparation records, news cycle, restock pomegranate juice supplies, ranged weapon handover, select safeguards for nighttime patrol, update training program, focus on nighttime combat. Guess we'll never know. Get back there. Crush them. Yeah, that shield doesn't look terribly sharp. There we go. Yeah, purify all that. Is there anything up here? Oh, so those little cubes are actually flying. I wonder what they actually are. What they do. They're for.
Oh.
Hot potato. Okay, what do we got? 5 movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then will I be able to go? Let's see, 1. Hopefully 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should work. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Straightforward one. And I just needed to move straight forward for the most part.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Alright, let's get back up there. Ooh. Path of Conquest. Glory of the olden days, King of Kremnos, honor be your name. I pray to you, Nikador, grant me abundant peace through strife. It's such an oxymoron, though. You go out and you seek war. That's the opposite of peace. Or maybe I completely misunderstand what Kremnos is about. Maybe they don't actually go out and engage in conquest, battle. and they just train in preparation for it.
Oh.
Hello, silent gladiator.
Hello?
Very silent. Anyone home?
What is it?
Got questions for you.
May I ask if you're here to join the competition?
Competition? No. I have no interest in meaningless sports.
You are literally a gladiator.
So, you're here for Nikador's festival?
Utterly foolish.
Is that a no? What a cranky guy. Is it foolish because there's no festival, or... Oh god, those ones are huge.
War has left its mark on many from this period. So please don't take it personally.
Yeah, but we haven't verified what period we're in.
Crown Prince. Chrysosaur, what a joke!
Are you Scottish?
Midemos is just a coward. Those who deserted Kremnos with him have brought shame upon the Lance of Fury. Despicable traitors will never bask in glory again.
Sounds different, but I can't quite place it. I need more. Talk more. And okay, so Midemos is alive. Oh wait, this is after Midemos has left Castrum Kremnos. Okay. So yeah, this was really recently, I think. You know, not too long ago. So the Chrysos War is extremely recent.
But Midemos is undoubtedly the mightiest warrior among us. Who else can we turn to now that he's gone?
What nonsense are you spouting? King Euripon, the rightful ruler of Castrum Kremnos, has not fallen. He still stands firm in this city and has never given up on awakening the great titan.
So Nikador is actually not even awake right now. Seems you guys made a bad choice awakening him. And so Nikador's onslaught against the world is also fairly recent, it seems. Within the last few decades. Okay. Or maybe even the last few years. King Euripon is still alive. At least according to this resentful Kremnoan. Okay, because yeah, Midemos was just a prince.
As long as we remain steadfast at his side, we'll reclaim our former glory and sow bloodshed and conquest amongst our foes!
It sounds like it's supposed to be a stereotypical Russian accent.
King Euripon. Right, of course. The people of this time wouldn't know the fate of that old king yet.
Oh, so he is in fact actually fallen. What fate?
He was killed by Lord Mighty.
Oh. Why? Don't just leave it there. Midemos is a deserter?
No. I don't believe that Lord Mighty left out of cowardice. It was, in fact, a courageous choice.
I have to agree, actually. He made the choice that would, you know, get him labeled like this to save his people. That is courageous.
With that, we should have enough to determine the time period we are currently in.
Yeah.
Finest weapons for sale! Come take a look! The sharpest blades in all of Kremnos.
Where?
Gladiator swords, maces, and bucklers crafted by the Grand Craftsman Cartonis himself. Ha ha! Looking to breeze through your foes at the Kremnos Festival? I've got the best weapons right here for you.
Not getting much business, huh? Are these really crafted by Cartonis?
I'm as honest a merchant as they come. Those boorish warriors know nothing about quality gear.
Yeah, I'm doubtful of that. And also, you're not really doing yourself any favors there.
Ah, but you're not like them. With your air of sophistication, you must be a noble from one of the grand city-states, right? Here, let me show you what I have in stock.
Yeah, your flattery isn't gonna help. It's just a classic technique. But also, I don't think you have what I fight with. I prefer something a bit more blunt. Could this be a scam?
The craftsmanship of a weapon reveals the time period it's made. We can afford to take a quick look.
Steel claw dagger with faded patterns. A type of weapon unique to Castrum Kremnos. Its grip shows signs of wear. The pattern's faded, giving it look of an old blade. Kremnos shield. It's got bloodstains, doesn't it? Large type of weapon unique to Castrum Kremnos. There's a slightly dull coloration, giving an aged appearance. And a relatively small greatsword of Kremnos. Kremnos greatsword, a weapon. Type of weapon unique to Castrum Kremnos. Its blade appears to be fractured, as though it has been reforged. Yeah.
I thought you'd be the kind to make impulsive purchases, miss. But you've certainly proven me wrong.
What would you have said if I had bought them? You're not wrong. I often do, but they didn't have any effect, so... I don't know. I figured, what's the point?
So you're just window shopping? What a waste of my time.
Mister, can I please have a look at the weapon you're holding on to?
Oh, a gentle lady like you taking an interest in weapons. Why, of course. Please, feel free to take a closer look.
Oh, yes. Gentle. Well, she can afford to be gentle. She is as gentle as the touch of the cold touch of death. Actually, if I had bought those, could I take them out of here? I mean, this is a memory. These are memory weapons. They're not real, right? Castris carefully takes the weapon in hand and examines it.
I've seen enough. Let's go, miss.
And he's gonna be upset again.
Leaving already? Don't you want to browse through my other wares?
No.
Well then, come back anytime. If you make it through the festival today.
My trusty baseball bat will take on any of your weapons, shatter them into 1,000 pieces. What's wrong with that weapon?
Those weapons reek of blood. He made an effort to conceal it, but traces of death aren't something you can easily erase. I shudder to even consider where he got his goods from.
Probably the battlefield. Possibly a grave.
He didn't lie about the weapon being one of Cartonis' handiwork, though. Thanks to its inscription, I now have a fairly good guess of the time period we're in.
Well, let's get the third data point. Just, you know, safer than sorry.
It's a scroll written in the common tongue. We should see what it's about.
Okay. Okay. 5 great virtues and festival notice. At the action hour of the month of blank, day blank, of course, Kremnos Arena will hold a grand ceremony in commemoration of Nicodor and pray for Castrum Kremnos' prosperity, owning the battle souls of our folk, so that all may bask in the radiant glory of the Strife Titan's 5 great virtues. Unfearing of the blade at their throat, manifesting the visage of courage. Unyielding to conniving treachery, protecting the crown of honor. Unblinking of eyes, burning bright, upholding the cornerstone of reason. Unbending from wounds to flesh, forging characters of tenacity, undaunted of risking life to protect, embodying the corpus of sacrifice. I mean, you're making Nikador sound a lot more virtuous than they probably are, but in the spirit of the gladiatorial festival, its warriors are all beacons of valor from all corners of Castrum Kremnos. The arena is in a wide open space. The warriors can don sturdy armor and wield sharp lances, marching on a path of onslaught to finally face King Euripon. That's not gonna go well. Victors will seize fame, their names etched in glory, and the defeated will become fallen souls of heroes, unshaken in their pursuit of courage. So this competition is lethal. The festival is a raucous affair, eagerly awaiting a surge of warriors who jostle to pledge themselves to call forth the divinity of the Titans. May Nikador defend Kremnos for eternity. To call forth the divinity of the Titans. Are they going to use all this strife to bring Nikador out, such that they can then seal his divinity away into their sword thing, their sword vessel? Interesting. Maybe.
Courage, honor, reason, tenacity, sacrifice.
Yeah.
Nikador did live up to these values in their prime, but now, Kremnos seems to be hosting a festival where its victor can go on to have an audience with the ruler and be bestowed with honor. It's just as Mr. Damionis described.
Which means he was here at this festival, this time period. Probably, I don't know. I'm gonna guess this was 10 years ago.
If we can pose as participants, we might be able to get into the city.
Sure.
Let's run through everything we know so far, Miss. Lord Mighty has gone to seek refuge in Akama with some of his people.
Right.
Old King Euripon still reigns, though Nikador has fallen into a slumber.
Right.
And Castrum Kremnos is now gathering warriors from all over in preparation for their festival.
Right.
It seems that we've traveled back to the last years of the Chrysos War, the time when Castrum Kremnos grappled with both internal strife and the Titan's waning divinity.
It's waning divinity, so... Are the Titans losing their powers, perhaps? I mean... That... Saying waning divinity makes me worried again for Treeby, or Trianne, I guess. The whole, she can only open it with her power, the power she has left, she can only open the, was it the Gate of Divinity, or whatever they called it, 2 more times. Do you have a plan in mind? It's about time you used your powers.
I can't control my strength with that much precision. The risk is too great.
This is a memory, Castris. You're not going to hurt anyone for real. Except me. On second thought, yeah. I like that, though. She's so powerful, she can't control it well enough. I accidentally kill everyone around her.
The safest bet is to play by the rules. They happen to be hosting a festival in the city. We can try entering as participants?
Well, very well, Castris.
Let's make our way into the city first. We can then wait for the right opportunity to strike. When it comes down to it, I will take care of Nikador's kin.
Oh, I look forward to seeing it.
That should be the place to sign up.
Here's those Castrum Kremnos great swords. Looks a little, more like a raw hunk of stone to me. A slab. On pomegranate juice. Okay. Someone wrote an entire treatise on pomegranate juice. Oh, it originated from Castrum, Kremnos. That's actually interesting. Not just a beverage, but a cultural symbol as well. This paper will attempt to examine the origin and evolution of this tradition and create a comprehensive record for later generations. It's actually fascinating, but probably not of importance enough to justify the detour.
Oh, such a pity. Those 3 warriors were so close to completing the trial, to emerging as victorious Kremnoan warriors, and to earning an audience with our glorious King Europon.
So no one knows Europon is dead. Or maybe he's not dead yet. Maybe Mighty hasn't killed him yet. But I assumed Mighty killed him on his way out of the city.
And yet, they collapsed at the final hurdle. The fury-eyed Praetor swiftly hacked them down, reducing them to mere mincemeat. May Nikador recognize their valor and embrace their heroic spirits.
Looking for more volunteers?
Next! Do we have any more warriors ready for the challenge? King Europon awaits, longing for the first brave soul to survive and stand before him.
So none of you have gone to check on him. And also, is there no audience? I would think there would be. Is the competition really that hardcore?
This was a time when life was valued far less than bread.
Oof.
People hardly bat their eyelids at the savagery and death that had become commonplace.
Damn. That attitude has changed over the last decade or two.
Oh, does no one have the courage to take up the challenge? Are you not prepared to wager your glory and set your lives ablaze under the splendor of Kremnos?
Let me through.
Oh, there he is. I thought you weren't here to compete or something.
Why, it's you again, inarticulate fool. Unarmed, and yet you dare to think you can join the Kremnos festival? That's an insult to the Lance of Fury.
Unarmed? He's got 2 arms, silly. See? One there and one there.
I've told you before, this is a trial for 3. This is a trial that requires 3 people. If you can't even gather enough comrades to stand by you in life and death, it's time you went home and took up herding.
Pretty strict about that. Oh well, I just so happen to be we just so happen to be 2 and needing a 3rd ourselves, so I don't imagine Mem wants to count as the 3rd.
Let me through.
That voice.
Huh. So you're not just inarticulate, but also hard of hearing. Keep up this act of nuisance, and I'll be sure to show you how uncivil we can get.
If the king was still alive, I would be kind of curious if this was secretly Mighty in disguise going to kill the king.
Teams of 3.
But probably not. I think Mighty has tattoos and stuff.
Miss, this might be our chance. We can enter the city with him.
Sign me up. We'll be his teammates.
Huh? Who are...
You 2.
No, it's not Mighty's voice, but I swear that voice sounds familiar to me.
I see what this is. As you wish. Good for you. You now have allies to court death with. Come on up here, fool.
Castros, am I courting you?
The adrenaline-pumping scenes are becoming a bit tiresome, so adding a wildly mismatched interlude would make for a refreshing change and spice things up.
Oh, you're going to be so very surprised, fake registration officer.
Let the trial begin, then. Your only goal is to survive. As long as you still hold the breath of life, you'll either triumph over every trial and claim worldly glory, or leave your soul in Kremnos to become fuel for strife.
Though, this does raise the question, this is almost certainly not how this actually went down. So, I guess this memory is very adaptive. Wonder what the Silent Warrior actually did. The stakes are high.
Have faith, miss. Lord Finon and Lord Mighty are still fighting. We must match their unwavering resolve.
And we will.
Can we enter now?
Eager to meet your demise? Very well then. Let the trial begin. Give me your names, warriors.
I am the Galactic Baseballer.
Castorus.
Nice.
Okay.
Galactic Baseballer, Castorus, and Nias.
She went with it.
It is an honor to see your true faces revealed by the radiant glow of the Blade of Fury.
Except for Nias.
In the name of the 5 virtues of Nikador, courage, honor, reason, tenacity, and sacrifice, stride through the holy city's gate and embrace your fate.
I mean, the 4 of those sound about right. Reason, I'm not sure if that really goes with Castrum Kremnos, though.
May your courageous souls satisfy Nikador and fuel the conquests of Kremnos.
All right, where did he go? Aranis?
In the name of the 5 virtues of Nikador, stride through the holy city's gate and embrace your fate.
Oh, don't worry, I will kick all your trials' butts, and then, I don't know, gaze upon your dead king.
May your courageous souls satisfy Nikador and fuel the conquest.
Yeah.
Lord Nias, may I ask what is it you are fighting for?
Ooh, good question.
Fighting needs no reason. I seek only to crush foolishness.
I swear that voice. Nias has got to be someone important. I have a feeling. Enter Castrum Kremnos.
They have fewer guards than I expected. I thought we'd be greeted with something more intense.
Are they guards? Are we just supposed to fight our way through the palace, or observing formalities before aggression? Now that's a thoughtful approach. Do these battle-hardened people also have a taste for puzzles?
Meaningless. Why stall those charging for death's door?
Death is not part of our plan, Lord Nias. We should work on solving the puzzle they've set for us. Look, there are 2 braziers on that wall.
Yeah.
Could they be some sort of hint?
Possibly.
And those mechanisms protruding from the ground. Should we attempt to activate them?
I'm gonna regardless.
A prophecy tablet. Let's make use of the tools here to solve the puzzle.
Or, instead of solving the puzzle, I'll just activate everything willy-nilly. And, well, collect the treasure and puzzle will end up solved anyways. Pressure mechanisms. So many pressure plate mechanism in the middle of the hole. Perhaps the weight of the ball can trigger it and activate something. Maybe. Have we not been here before? Is this actually different? Okay, yeah, we're approaching from a different angle, I guess. Maybe from this direction. Yeah, I'm actually gonna make quicker work of these foes, I think. Not give them a chance to fight back. Let's eliminate them now.
Stream Rail.
Oh, Nice was saying crumble, weakling.
The Titan's creations. When did they become so weak?
When they faced an emanator of nihility. Alright, let's discuss with you.
A meaningless challenge to erode the patience of warriors.
Oh, progress forward in the way of Kremnos. Skip puzzle. We just skip it. That's actually kind of funny. No worries. Let me ponder a bit more.
Don't push yourself.
I'm not worried about the puzzle.
Rest in peace.
A dreamless sleep is nothing but deathly silence.
Yeah, Nice here is someone far more important. I don't know who he's hiding under that mask of his, but actually, looking at the time, this is probably where we should end it for now. Continue on to discovering the secret of immortality next time.